Hey traders, this is MsPutOptions. Today is 5/15/2014. My website is www.MsPutOptions.com, where you're best able to access my website through Internet Explorer versus Google Chrome. It was brought to my attention today by one of my students that the stock scanner video that I made, I probably have deleted it on mistake, and I do apologize for that, so I'm making another video. So what you do is you want to log into your Thinkorswim platform. You want to be in your scan area tab here, and you want to go to Stock Hacker. And when you go into Stock Hacker, you will see it says Set Up Scan Stock Hacker. I've already set mine up, so what I want to do is go to this little circle here. So if I go to the little circle here, and I go to Load Scan Query, I go to Personal, and what you want to do is name it. So if I already named mine Stock Hacker, I click on Stock Hacker, and here are my parameters. Okay, so I want you guys to pay close attention to my parameters. Now, you have three different tabs here. You have Add Stock Filter, Add Option Filter, and Add Study Filter. And this is the way you manipulate these different areas here to try to find, try to set your settings here. Now, when I look here, I want all stocks. You can change this to whatever you want by using the pull down box here. Some indices, futures, whatever you want, you're able to change that. So you can just change that by going up and down here. And there's a lot of choices here, but these are my settings here. I got the volume set at the minimum is 1 million, and I do not have a maximum here. And then I have, when you look in the stock area here, I have the volume index, and the minimum is 40%. Really, I would like that to say 50%, but when you put 50%, it doesn't scan enough stocks for me. You only have maybe 3 or 4 options to pick from. So remember that implied volatility, and that's what the volume index is. Implied volatility is it's always fluctuating up and down, so I'm okay with 40%. So again, under the options area, the days to expiration, I decided upon 5 days. Of course, as a beginner trader, you're not going to decide upon 5 days, because basically that's going to be a weekly option, and you don't want to do that. And the maximum I decided upon was 14 days. You guys might want to go to maybe 28 days out, okay, because that would make it roughly about a monthly option. So then the stock area, the maximum cap is 1 million, and the minimum, I put 1.1 million. I don't have a maximum here. And then another study that I put down here is the unusual volume. Volume increase at least 20 percent from its typical average of 5 periods. And these are my settings here. So if you want to add like a stock filter, as you can see, when I click stock filter, another area will pop up down here. So I add stock filter, and as you can see, we looked here at stock, and this is another filter that popped up. So this is where I will add the 1 million that I have. Okay, but I already have the 1 million, so I'm going to take that off. All right, so the next option, again, we're talking about another stock. So we want to add the volume index. You would add stock filter again. And as you can see, I have another stock feature here. And the way I know this is a new one that popped up, because you see there's no parameters in here, so I know this is a new one. Alright, so I would click here, and I would go to volume index, and that's how I'm able to add that particular feature. Alright, but I'm not going to double add that makes no sense. So then the next one is option, days to expiration. So I'll go ahead here to my add option filter. All right, add option filter. And I'm going to look for another one that says option. As you can see, this is a new one that popped up because there is no parameters in here. So I know this is the new one. So I want to add days to expiration. I just click here to days to expiration. That's how you do that. So the other one is the stock, the market cap. All right, so I'll go over here to add stock filter. I believe this is the one, add stock filter. Let's see. This is the new one here, and as you can see, it says market cap already. It has no parameters, so this is how I know this is the new one that popped up here. And I am able to scroll up and down here. Some people like to put the last what it traded at. I don't particularly do that. We know as beginner traders that we want to deal with stocks that are at least trading for $100 or greater. So that's how you would find your market cap area here. All right. So the last one I have is the unusual volume, and let me see, the unusual volume. I would go to the add study filter. All right, and as you can see, this is the new one that popped up. Um, and I would go down to uh, volume here, and unusual volume will pop up, and that's how I'm able to add my parameters on that. All right. Um, so here we go again. If it says stock here on the side, you want to go to add stock filter. As if it says option, you want to go to add option filter. And then here where it says study, you want to go to add study filter. And this is how you're able to find these particular parameters. So let's just say you don't want to do this every time because you already have a lot to remember anyway. So what you would do is go up to this little circle area here, click this little circle, and then you would say put save scan query, and you can name it whatever you want. Miss Put Options favorite students. Okay, and you click save. All right, and so when I go back here again, I will go to load scan query. I will go to personal, and as you can see, I have Miss Put Options favorite students, and when I click on that, these filters will already automatically pop up. So from here, you can go to scan, and as you can see, it's scanning here, and all your stocks will pop up here. Now, let's just say you really can't hardly see what's going on down here. You can click this little triangle again, and then you're able to see. And this is when you can change this here to maybe 200 stocks if you want to. Click scan again, and as you can see, it's the same amount of stocks that fit that criteria. All right, I hope this video helps you guys out a lot. I'm going to go here to the setup again and let you visualize my setup. The volume again is 1 million. The volume index is 40%. The days until expiration, I have mine set between 5 and 14. You guys, I would pick anywhere between 5 and 28 days because that would be that would give you some monthly options. And then the market cap is 1.1 million. I don't have a maximum, and the unusual volume increased by 20%, and the average is 5 periods. And this is how I have mine set up. Now, before I leave, what I want to reiterate is that as you guys can see here, they have some earnings and some conference calls going on here. And we know that we need to be in and out of that trade before that particular date. So you want to be in and out of that trade. So as you can see right here, it says earnings for this particular company. BBY is 5/24 2014. That's earnings. So you want to make sure you in and out of that trade before that date. If you place a trade and it falls close to that date, or you in the trade around that date, you're gonna be in some deep trouble. So guys, do your homework. And another thing is utilize your TD Ameritrade too, because that's where the most you can get a lot of information concerning earnings and stuff like that. So use your use your TD Ameritrade. So right now I'm gonna go to scan query, load scan query, personal, and then I have the earnings and weekly options. I click on that, and as you can see, it would look like this here. And so I will go to my all options, days until expiration. I have 0 to 10, and then earnings would be anytime in the next 7 days. Now, and then I will click scan, and it would show me these particular stocks. Now, when you become more of an advanced trader, this particular area will be very, very useful, because this is when you can put on your iron condor, or shall I say the straddle, your straddle trade. So this particular scanning would be good for that. Uh, this is what I will be teaching in my intermediate course. I will be teaching you how to buy a put, buy a call, and I will be teaching you what they sometimes call the customized iron condor, aka straddle. MsPutOptions made up her own name for it in her video. I've already made the video. It's called the double decker trade, because what it reminds me of is a sandwich. You got two pieces of bread and the meat is in the middle. And that's why I call it the double decker trade, because the trade reminds me of a sandwich, because you have two call options and you have two put options. So guys, it's a beautiful trade. It can be very, very profitable, and I'm hoping some of you guys are considering taking my intermediate course. My beginner's course uh, will not be going on again until June, and in June also my intermediate course will start as well. And I have a lot of information to show you guys, a lot of little tricks to show you guys. So, all right, this is MsPutOptions, and I do appreciate the student that brought it to my attention that I had not, that I had deleted the scanner video that I put up. Again, my website is www.MsPutOptions.com, where it best can be accessed through Internet Explorer and not Google Chrome. All right, you have a good day.